Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is the worst picture of Doja Cat, right? Hey, it's still 0-0 here over here. Okay, I did not I did not pause it right here. But the truth is what really happened to Doja Cat. And this is I'm very curious, all right? I'm very curious. Let's see.
Doja Cat must really think we're stupid. Like really, she likely thinks her fans and the general internet are brain dead. Don't get me
No. Okay, see, to be quite honest with you guys, all celebrity things, not just celebrities and politicians, they think that the American population are a bunch of dumbasses. And I'm going to go ahead and say, I agree. I'll give my answer later. Let's get it.
wrong. There's a lot of slow people on the internet, but even they could tell when they're blatantly being gaslit. What am I talking about, you may be asking? Well, I'm referring to the comments Doja Cat made during a recent interview with the radio personality Angie Martinez. Angie asked Doja the million-dollar question that everyone has been wondering. Is Doja Cat satanic? What she said not only made her seem even more guilty, but also shows how stupid she actually thinks her fans must be. But today, in this episode, I'ma prove that Doja is exactly what she presents herself as, another satanic industry puppet. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome.
So yeah, while he's doing his advertisement real quick, advertisement, I meant. The reason I say that they found the American population to be a bunch of morons is simply because we see the ritual happening in front of us. We see the what you call art in front of us, where they would dress up like bunch of little devils, dance like bunch of devils, and devil theme song, and sometimes even in their own music, they would literally talk about the fact that they've sold their soul, and yet,
Not only will you
guess what? People still buy ticket to their concerts. People still buy ticket to go watch them. People still listen to their music. And so that's why I'm like, yeah, I agree when they think the American populations are stupid. Because right in front of your face, they are literally telling you, hey, by the way, we worship the devil. By the way, we are demon possessed, and our music is filled with a bunch of subliminal messages where it's putting a bunch of thoughts in your subconsciousness, and then later, which is going to manifest in a way where it seems like it's your idea, when in reality, we're the one who implanted that idea. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, people still listen to these songs. People still go to the concert. People still think that it's nothing more than just art. No, rather, devil worshippers have to tell you what their plan is. They have to show you, and they are telling us constantly, but yet you idiots are constantly still listening to their songs.
be further supporting the channel, but you would also get access to over 50 exclusive. One thing I hate is when a celebrity starts dressing like a demon, doing satanic rituals in their music.
I mean, look at this shit, bro. This don't even look like normal, bro. But guess what? Go to the comment section of this video. Oh my God, her music is so much art. Her music is so good. Oh, I felt in tune with her songs. Shut up.
Music videos and performances, making songs about selling their souls, and then act like they get offended when people start to think they're satanic. Like, what do you actually expect when you're literally dressed up like a sleep paralysis demon? What are people supposed to assume, that you're a woman of God? For the last few years now, the world has watched Doja go through this demonic rebranding. She started her career like every other female pop rapper, overly sexualized and colorful, but by 2022, she was literally transforming into a straight up demon. This made her lose tons of her fans, because unlike many others who sell their souls in the industry, Doja made it painfully obvious. She was doing everything possible to be able to show she's into the devil.
Yep, this is what they all go through. People like Lil Nas X. When he first started, his song was like, a lot of kids were listening to his song. And then what happened? Then he came out as a gay person. Even though some people who knew him in real life were actually saying, no, he's not gay. But in front of the camera, yeah, homeboy's acting hella zesty. And then further down the line, what did he do? You see him going down the pool where he's stripping on the devil. You make sense of that.
While yes, some stands were so blind they defended her no matter what, a lot of people were repulsed by this. Believe it or not, most normal, sane people don't want to openly worship the devil. But starting in 2022, Doja Cat started doing just that. It all began on August 4th, 2022, when she went on Instagram Live and decided to shave off her eyebrows for her fans to watch. This marked the beginning of what was to come, Doja Cat's insane downward demonic spiral. From here on out, things only got stranger, with her erratic behavior continuing on her birthday on October 21st, 2022, when she decided to literally have an Eyes Wide Shut themed party. For those who don't know what Eyes Wide Shut is, it is a movie about a doctor who discovers a satanic sex ritual party being held by an elite secret society. In the movie, everyone was engaging in strange sex magic rituals. Doja Cat decided this would be the appropriate theme for her birthday party, as she came dressed up as one of the characters in the movie that ends up getting ritually sacrificed. All the big celebrities showed up dressed in cloaks like they were ready to participate in all the satanic rituals Doja had to offer. Now, the most interesting thing about this party though had to be Doja Cat's birthday cake, as her birthday cake just so happened to be decorated with occult symbols and the literal emblem of Freemasonry. As you can see, the cake is decorated with an all-seeing eye and the Masonic square and compasses. Pretty straightforward when you think about it. I'm not sure they were supposed to post the pictures of the cake, to be honest, as that basically confirms that Doja sold out. But let's continue. After Doja Cat had this party,
You guys have to understand something. The best place to hide something is right in front of your face. That's the best place to hide something. And although we do understand that there's a lot of secrecy when it comes to the elite, they do a lot of weird shit that we can't even talk about, right? You also have to understand that if you pay keen attention, whether that's movies, music, even in interviews, whatever, right? If you're somebody who's looking for the answer, you will find it in each and every single one of those categories. And the reason I say that is because music is obviously, we see how the devil theme and all these other stuff, that's already self-explanatory. Movies, comedy shows, you name it. If you're somebody who's looking for a certain thing, such as this right here, you will find it in all of these categories. They will allude to it. Comedies, they will allude to it and they make it seem like it's a joke. Movies, they will obviously talk about it, but they will put it in a way where it's like, going with the plot of the movie to try to make sense of a certain subject or whatever. But in reality, they get this idea because they implement these things in real life. That's how they work. They do these things in real life and they tell you what they do in real life in the movie. But obviously, movies are meant to feel like they're a bunch of fantasy land. And so you don't really take it serious. But they are literally telling you, hey, this is what we do. You just have to know. You just have to pay attention to it.
She began dressing and acting more and more demonic. She went and got satanic tattoos, posted strange cryptid Instagram posts, and started dressing stranger and stranger. This all led up to her revealing her new alter ego, Scarlet, which was just Doja Cat covered in blood, acting even more demonic. Obviously, there's more to this and we will get into it later in this video. This is when things went from subtle to complete and total craziness. Doja Cat started dropping the most satanic music videos she can think of, showing the complete transformation of the pretty pop girl to the sleep paralysis demon. And this is exactly when people just gave up on her and started calling her out for what she was, demonic. But for some reason, Doja claims she didn't like being called demonic, even though she was acting and presenting herself like a Satanist. She recently spoke about this during an interview with Angie Martinez. During the interview, Angie asked her about the Satanist allegations, and Doja dodges the question while at the same time trying to gaslight people and guilt them, telling Angie that she does think about it a lot, but then she went on and didn't deny being a Satanist at any point.
All right, so before the interview goes on, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that people don't get into music and then wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm going to be doing the most devilish shit that I can possibly do in my music. That's just not normal. That's not normal. You know what I'm saying? And so the fact that these celebrities seems to always allude to some sort of devilish ritual on their videos tells me all I need to know. You are part of a cult. Your contract demands that you have to, tell your followers that you are part of a cult. And if your followers decide to accept that you are part of a cult, then you can proceed on putting on a spell on them, right? And the spell can come in the form of subliminal messages. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They have to tell you. And once you accept it, then guess what? Whatever they put in your mind, you accepted it. It's not their fault. That's their core belief. They are not responsible if you ate a poison apple after they told you that this is a poison apple. You know what I'm saying? Is everything starting to make sense now? So that's why they do what they do.
Somebody who works in the store thinks you worship the dead. Is it inside of you to ever clear something like that up, or you just kind of let that be fester in the world as it wants to?
I think about it a lot.
Really?
I think about it almost every day.
What part of it?
Every single part. Every time. Every pinpoint of when that's happened to me down my career.
Yeah.
It's happened a lot. And I think it's not for me to prove to people who cannot or wish to listen. It's the harsh reality, but I'd like to stay there. And I'm comfortable there because...
As you heard for yourself, Doja claims that she thinks about people calling her a Satanist a lot, but she purposely chooses not to clear things up. She goes on to tell Angie that she is comfortable with people thinking she's a Satanist because they wouldn't understand. But I understand, Doja. I understand that you, like just about every other celebrity puppet, got involved in the occult, and now you think that you found some hidden occult forbidden knowledge, and it makes you think that you're superior to everyone else. You then start putting all that occult esoteric imagery in your music videos and incorporate it in your image, all to try and let other occultists know that you understand this forbidden knowledge. It's the same exact thing that every other celebrity does once they sell out. While in this interview, she claims she's comfortable with people thinking she's a Satanist, in an older interview from 2023, she sounded rather upset when asked about this, going off on people who called her a Satanist, claiming she never said she was a Satanist, pointing to the fact that her music videos are CGI and aren't real.
Which is what you do with art. You interpret it how you want to interpret it. Everybody has the right to interpret it how they want, but this whole
you're a Satanist,
very confident Satanism thing, like, I'm sorry, when did I say that I was a Satanist? Right. When did I ever say anything, or even go marching outside out to the church talking about, no, when the did I say? Anyway, it's really tacky and annoying and discredits a lot of the hard work that I've put in. It discredits a lot of the hard work that a lot of people have put in. I know from on the inside what I've seen is a lot of hardworking artists who are inspired and are doing the fucking work they need to do to create these beautiful atmospheres. It's not real. When you CGI dragon fly by a screen, it's not a real dragon. But people really feel that way.
Well, look, actors ran down on the street. So we think that they're the character.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
As you can see,
anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure you get the whole message now. If you want to go ahead and watch the rest of the video for yourself, again, it's gonna be the truth is and what what really happened to Doja Cat. With that being said, I just want to go ahead and say this, okay? Like you heard from the last clip I just showed you. Again, they think it's art. Now, let me ask you this question: when the hell have you gone to an art museum and the first thing you see is a bunch of devilish shit? When has dressing up like the devil, dancing on a pole, twerking on the devil, and all of these things, with devil theme and triangles and one eye symbolism, all of, when did that become the main core of art? You are a girl. There are so many other ways to express yourself in an artsy way instead of following the same trend as every single devil worshippers do, which is, devil theme in their songs and in front of the public. That's not the only art. I don't even consider that art. I genuinely believe that that's their form, that's their way of saying, hey, I'm part of the game. I'm part of the club. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there. This video has gone on for too long. If you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys up in the next one.